your nerve system controls every part of your body. So let's say that if this nerve gets blocked right here in Deb, that whatever this nerve goes to is no longer going to be green grass and start to go to brown grass. That can be her legs for sciatica. That also can be her female organs. If this nerve gets pinched and stays pinched, is that going to make everything it goes to turn brown grass or green grass? And then eventually, if we don't get it corrected, what? Dead. With Pastor Gary here, if he has a nerve being blocked right here, and all of a sudden something shows up in his lungs, a mass or a tumor, and it's lung cancer, if it's lung cancer, why isn't it in both lungs? Why is it only in the left lung? If it's a nutrition issue, then his whole body should have cancer. If it's an exercise issue or a stress issue or a toxicity issue, then the whole body would have cancer, not just one compartment, one area of the yard. What I'm saying is that if you pinch that nerve going to that area plus time, then this area goes from green grass to brown grass. But in the beginning, you don't realize it because you feel what? You feel fine. Then you get some lung issues, whether it's asthma or coughing, and you go somewhere to basically try to treat the brown grass and manage that, but never check the nerve supply going to it. If you're a teenager and you're suffering in school because maybe you have a nerve being pinched up here and you can't think, you have brain fog, or you're not doing well in school, then what's the answer for you? What do they give children who can't sit still in school? Who are doing bad. So if they give them the medication, does that do anything to make his body go from green grass to brown grass to green grass? I'm not saying this teenager needs help, but he's depressed. And we're saying, let's find medication to fix the problem. Let's turn to pills. So when he has a bad day and he turns to drugs or alcohol, guess what? He's learned that since day one. When I don't feel good, take something to feel better. When I'm brown grass, take something to be, supposedly green grass, but it doesn't work. And so we have a generation of kids who are in trouble. When we had children where they're sorry, Luke, when you have bedwetting, or you have constipation, or you have failure to thrive, right? Sorry, buddy. Those are warning signs. That's not green grass, right? That's not green grass. That's not green grass. That child's not supposed to have that. So we learn to medicate or cover. We don't look at the 5 essentials to try to get the body going from brown grass to green grass. And I'm going to show you in a minute, when did this all start? How were you born? Forceps, vacuum extraction, cesarean. When was the first time you ever had your nervous system? The very thing that made you in the womb, when's the first time it got damaged and you started going from green grass to brown grass? Some of you are still walking around with birth trauma that has not been corrected yet, and that's why you're brown grass. So this is why I do this now. This is brand new teaching. It starts here. Remember 90 cells, 1,000 cells, 100,000 cells, 1,000,000 cells, 5 million cells. How does that happen in a body created by God in his image? Something has to get shut off. Interference kills. This deficiency kills. And so when you pinch this nerve, that's because the thing is, why is Uncle Charlie still living to 85 years old? He doesn't eat good. He smokes cigars and he drinks like a fiend, right? But he's still around at 85 years old. If it was just diet and nutrition and exercise, then those who do that really well should live well, and those who don't should die soon. But the problem is it starts all in the nerve system here. Uncle Eddie or Uncle Earl or Uncle Margie, Aunt Margie, or Uncle Margie sometimes, you never know. They have a better brain-body connection, and that's why they're green grass no matter what they do to their body. So it starts here, and then over time goes up to here. The problem is we live in a culture, I'm almost done, guys. We live in a culture that says how you feel dictates how healthy you are. Well, you could be here growing cancer, not knowing, now you're brown grass, and our culture says, let's treat this, but not focus on getting you up here. All we do with Maximize Living as your doctor is focus on getting you back up to here. Whenever you're down here, that's illegal. We know how you were created to be green grass. So we do everything we can to turn this around, get you back up here, and not leave you there. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay.